I'm back. Hi, it's been a while. I haven't been here in a while. A lot has happened since the last time I was on here, and I am excited to be back. It's a new phase of my life, it's a new chapter of my life as well. Where have I been? A lot has happened. I'll just say as much as I feel comfortable saying, and also let you know what to expect on this channel. If you're new here, thank you for joining. If you are one of my old viewer or subscriber, I'm excited to have you back. A couple of people have reached out to me, even though I've been away from here for so long. A couple of people that I don't even know have reached out to me on Instagram via DMs to say it's been a while. I enjoyed your videos. We're happy to have you whenever you're ready to be back, and I'm back. So where have I been? What's been up? Well, I've been fine. From the last time you saw me here, I got pregnant. Yay! Yes, be happy, be happy. Yeah, I got pregnant. I had a baby in June, and my baby became an angel in July. Yes, I know that's a lot. That's a lot. So, I got pregnant last year. Found out October last year. Had my baby this year, June. That period was undoubtedly one of the happiest seasons of my life. If you don't already know, I'm someone who used to be very scared of pregnancy. So I got pregnant on the 4th year of my marriage, and this is not because I'd been trying to conceive. No, I'd been trying not to. In fact, it was very deliberate to not be pregnant or to not have a child within that 4 years, because personally I feel like there were things I needed to work out and work on. And as at last year September, I believed I'd gotten to the point where we decided as a family that, you know what, it's time to expand our family. I've worked on everything I said I'm working on. I have dealt with most of my fear. We might as well just get this on the way. And God honored us. God answered our prayer, and by September, that same September, I was pregnant, although I didn't know until October. And October into 2025, January, February, first trimester, second trimester, third trimester. It was indeed a very beautiful experience. Again, it was one of the happiest moments of my life, one of the happiest seasons of my life. For someone who have always dreaded motherhood, for someone who wasn't sure that life was for me, or that I could do it well, or that any child would be happy to be with me, I believe that I was proven wrong. My baby was alive for 40 days. On the 40th day, he passed. The story is long, and if I'm comfortable, whenever I decide to share the story, I'll come on here and let you know what happened. And I mean, maybe one or two people can learn from that. But aside from that, having my baby, being pregnant for him, having him, his name is Keon, by the way. So feel free to call me Mommy Keon or Mommy K. My friends call me Mommy K, so you can feel free to call me that. I'm still praised anyway. Yeah, so having my baby just showed me that I had a lot of real estate in my heart, and my heart could expand beyond my wildest dreams to accommodate the love I had for that boy, or the love I still have for him, the love I have for Keon. So motherhood, I think, is beautiful. I feel very blessed and lucky to have had the kind of pregnancy I had. Of course, pregnancy comes with its ups and downs. Even the easiest pregnancies are not always easy. But I think about my pregnancy with joy. When I think about my pregnancy, it's predominantly the happiness that I can remember. It's predominantly the joy, the privilege, the partnership with God. Because for me, it was a partnership with God. If you ever want to see a video of how I overcame my fear of motherhood and why, let me know. I can do a video on that, because I know that not all women are very eager to just get married and get pregnant immediately. Well, the expectation is that you have a baby immediately. For some women, it's one of the scariest things they ever did, and rightly so, because bringing a child to this life is such a sacred, it's so sacred, it's so It's so godlike. It's so I don't think people talk about it enough. A lot of people talk about how beautiful pregnancy is, or how hard pregnancy is, or how beautiful motherhood is, or how rewarding it is. But I don't think I've heard enough people talk about the sacredness, the holiness, dare I say, of partnering with God to bring a child into this world. For me, with all my achievements, with all the things I've done, that was my biggest achievement. Having Keon is my biggest achievement, is my biggest purpose, is my biggest privilege. I partnered with God to birth that boy, and God thought it wise to call him back home, or to accept him back home, and I have made peace with that decision. Do I agree with that decision? That's a completely different conversation, but I have made peace with that decision. I'm still, I mean, grief has no timeline. I'm beginning to learn that grief has no timeline, but I have found a way to be able to smile in this situation. I found a way to, you know, to go back to doing the things that I love to do. I am finding a way to exist in this world as Keon's mother. The shape of my soul is different from what it was before I had Keon, and I'm learning to navigate this world like that. I am. Keon's passing, it broke me beyond words. I still have people asking me, how did you survive it when Keon passed? I didn't survive it. Something something in me went to heaven with Keon that day, but most of me is still here. I have a bigger stake in heaven now, so now I'm like a huge stakeholder in heaven. If I wasn't serious about making heaven before, now I must make heaven, and it is my wish that everyone around me also makes heaven, because I need all of you to see Keon. That boy, no. And one of my friends came to see me and she said, "Praise you, they born." And I agree. I agree with her. Keon was a beautiful, beautiful baby, even though I say so myself. Yeah, so what have I been up to? Been up to having a baby, giving up the baby, grieving over the baby, getting my life back. I'm currently back to work. I'm back to work now. My leave was supposed to be 6 months, but I went back to work on the 4th month because I just needed to go back to exercising my mind and using my mind. So what should you expect? I made a lot of content when I was pregnant, a lot of content. I vlogged my entire 3rd trimester. I think some of my 2nd trimester as well, but I vlogged my entire 3rd trimester. I have so many recorded videos. I also have a video of the day we found out he was pregnant. I have a video of how my friends and family reacted when we told them we're pregnant. Just a couple of those videos. Now, for the longest time, I have been conflicted on what to do about these videos or what to do with these videos. But I'm deciding to go ahead and post these videos. I'm going to post as much as I can or as little as I can. I'm not putting any pressure on myself. But we would return to regular programming. I will post about that season of my life as much as I like. I mean, I might end up posting 5, 10, 15 videos. I might end up posting 1 video. I'm putting absolutely no pressure on myself, and I'm sure you will agree with me not to put any pressure on myself. But I would also be posting just regular content, my usual lifestyle. I haven't started vlogging again, even though I think I should. Since Keon passed, I just stopped. I just shut down. So I haven't started vlogging again, but I believe that very soon I should start vlogging again. Product content. Yes, maybe once in a while when I think of something, I will film product content. Yes, lifestyle content as well. I have a lot of sit down chit chat conversations I want to have with you, not just about motherhood or about grief or about pregnancy or about child loss. No, about general stuff. I have all these epiphanies all the time. I have all these thoughts a lot, and I'm ready to come back on here and share. At this point, I'd like to explicitly state that I am no longer accepting condolence messages. It's been a while this happened. I understand that this is the first time you might be hearing about it, but I have come a long way since that happened. I'd really appreciate it if you don't if you don't drag me back. I know that condolence messages from people are typically sincere, but I humbly request that you do not send me condolence messages. If you are so compelled to show me how you feel, or just let me know that you are standing by me and praying with me in this very difficult moment, feel free to drop a heart in the comment section. When I see that, I know what you're trying to say. Thank you for complying with my wishes. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe, and when you see my videos, please engage. Let me know if there is anything you'd like me to talk about, if there's anything you'd like me to share. If I'm comfortable sharing, particularly about my journey, if I'm comfortable sharing, I will share. And if there's anyone who is watching this who is going through some form of loss, whether the loss of a child or the loss of whatever, I want you to know that you're not alone. And no matter how hard it is for you to breathe right now, no matter how much your heart is broken, you'll be able to breathe again, albeit differently, but you'll be able to breathe again. The pain never goes away, but you get to a point where you can begin to remember them and smile. The grief has no timeline. You just have to deal with it as it comes. You have to be strong, even though I know you didn't sign up for this level of strength. But I want you to rest in the assurance that your loved one is fine. When I think of my baby, I know he's perfectly fine. And sometimes I want him, sometimes I wish I could have him back. But then I think to myself, would I really want to? If he comes back, would he be happy? Does anybody leave heaven and come to earth and is happy to be here compared to there? I might share some videos on how I'm dealing with this and hope that it encourages someone, but I'm already trying to do that on Instagram. So if you are on a healing journey and you are not already following me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. Let's heal together. Let's grow together. Let's move forward together, because nobody moves on from something like this. You only just figure out how to show up in the world as you are. So yes, thank you for watching my video. I'm happy to be back. Please look out for my other videos. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Before the year runs out, we need to grow this channel significantly. So let's do this together. Thank you for watching.